Well, at this time in my life, this was the most evil I've ever seen. Biden, Harris, Pelosi, Schumer, all of them. They're all evil. Mayors, governors. It, it's evil. They're debating whether or not to fund the Iron Dome defense system for Israel in Congress, which is stupid. Well, actually, it's not. It's evil. Um, what's her name? Rashida Tlaib. She was being evil, anti-Semitic against the Jews. She doesn't want to give them the money to uh, keep the Iron Dome going so that they're protected, so that they can defend themselves. And I'm sure that Ilhan Omar's in on that one, along with the rest of the crew over there. The border. I live pretty close to Del Rio, Texas. It's ugly. And it's this is on Biden and Harris. Because Biden made Harris the border czar. And what is she doing? Going to football games, flipping the coin. This whole regime is evil. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. Why they ever ran, I do have an idea. They want the power. They want to turn this country into a third world country. I have been to third world countries. I have seen what that kind of power does when it's in the hands of a dictator. And it's ugly. Biden is turning this country in he's destroying it. This midterm, if it's Republican and they've got a good track record, I'm voting for them. I don't care. The Christian conservative needs to have possession of all the offices. In my opinion, Biden's wrecking the place. Harris is doing absolutely nothing. Pelosi is trying to wreck the place. And all the Democrats are there's some of them that are finally waking up and saying, whoa, 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 I don't want anything to do with this. They're ruining me. And it's going like that. Man was created to be free, not enslaved by a dictator, not oppressed or tyrannized. Man was made to be free. He was also made to be responsible for himself. And if you're responsible for people, then you're supposed to be responsible, not just sit around twiddling your thumbs. Anybody ask Biden a question, it's see ya. Nothing. You get nothing from him. Maybe he can't read Chinese, because I've got a feeling the Chinese have got him wrapped around their finger with money through Hunter. This whole thing stinks. But it doesn't all stink. Because from what I understand, there's people in Afghanistan that are seeking the one true living God, the creator of all things. They are turning from Islam and other religions in that area and seeking Jesus, seeking to be Christians, which is where everyone should be. And in this time, this is a perfect time, a perfect example of what man does. Everything right now going on is what man does. Prior to this, President Trump was trying to do what God does, what God has instructed us to do. And life was being awful good. Even though the mainstream media, the propaganda arm of the political realm in this country, they said it was all wrong. But it was actually mostly right. Because President Trump was following God's laws, Christian Judeo principles. They worked. Trump proved it. And now Biden is proving what evil does. It destroys. It divides. He doesn't care. I don't even think he knows what if he's getting kickbacks from China, I don't even know he knows he's getting kickbacks from China. Of course, Hunter's probably grooving on the heroin and the meth and the crack and all the rest of that. I just don't get it. I really don't. Why don't we all just stand up and walk off? Don't pay taxes. Don't do anything that's federal. Nothing. And just tell the federal government, no more money. No more. Because you are wasting not only money, but lives. Biden had a drone strike against a family. A civilian family. He has, last I heard, was 11,000 Haitians and other people underneath a bridge in Del Rio, Texas. Biden does. Harris does. Pelosi does. And they don't give a crap. And this is the country. No, this is not the country that I was willing to fight and die for. I did my time in the Marine Corps. And if I were in the Marine Corps right now, I'd quit. I'd walk off. I'd go ahead and put me in Leavenworth. I don't care. I ain't defending this idiot. Because he's doing nothing but destroying. Nothing but destroying. We don't need that. We need prayers. We need repentance. We need to seek God for His guidance. Period.